Today for Friday, March 27th, we are going to reread the Big Dipper for a second read. And we're still looking at all of our vocabulary words, days 1 through 13. And yesterday, for day 13, we added dipper, compass, north, sailors, and imagine. And so today, day 14, task 14, we are not adding any new vocabulary words. For this book, we're really just focusing still on those 5 that we added yesterday. Dipper, compass, north, sailors, and imagine. We'll have some different questions for this book today. So we're going to read it one more time, and I'm going to try to do my best to go ahead and ask the questions as we go through this read so that the questions are not in a separate video for your parents, making it a little bit harder to kind of go back and ask the questions. So when you hear a question, you all can pause the video and discuss it, or like I said, just listen through and then maybe go back a second time and answer the questions. But The Big Dipper by Franklin M. Branley. I like to go outside at night. Everything is still and dark. At night, I can see the stars. Some nights, the stars are very bright. They look close, too. It seems that I can almost touch them. I know I cannot. They are too far away. My father and I look at the stars. We look at them in summer and in winter. They are not always the same. In summer, these are the stars that I see. In winter, I can see these stars. But there are some stars that I can see in both summer and winter. I can see the Big Dipper whenever the sky is clear. Long ago, people drank water from dippers. The dipper in the sky looks like a water dipper. It has a bent handle. It even has a big bowl. So, looking at this illustration, what does that show us? What does that illustration show? Would the stars shown here always look this way? How do you know? There are 3 stars in the handle of the dipper. There are 4 stars in the bowl. I can see the Big Dipper in summer and winter. So can other people in the United States. So can people all around the world. The Big Dipper is always in the northern sky. A compass points to the north. The compass helps me find the Big Dipper. I can hold a compass in my hand. I can look in the direction that the compass needle points. So if we look to the north, you'll see the Big Dipper. Sometimes the Big Dipper looks like this. That would be summertime. At other times, it looks like this. But there are always 3 stars in the handle, 4 stars in the bowl. That would be winter. This is the Big Dipper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total stars. Look at the 2 stars at the bottom or at the end of the bowl. They are called the pointer stars because they point to the North Star. Describe to a family member what the Big Dipper looks like. What is the same and what is different depending on the season? How did we learn that information? When you look at the Big Dipper in the sky, imagine a dotted line going from one star at the end of the bowl to the other. Now imagine the dotted line goes all the way to the North Star. What season, if this is the Big Dipper, what season do you think that would be? And why? The North Star is a very important star. Sailors use it to find their way. They keep looking at the North Star. It tells them which way they should sail. The North Star is the first star in the handle of the Little Dipper. The Little Dipper has 7 stars too. Whenever I see the Big Dipper, I can find a Little Dipper. Why don't you look for the dippers? When the sky is clear and dark, go outside. Look to the north. There you will see the Big Dipper, the North Star, and the Little Dipper. What about in this illustration? If this is the Big Dipper, what season would that be? Long ago, people imagined that the Big Dipper was part of a big bear. They believed that the handle of the dipper was the tail of the bear. 4 pairs of stars were the paws of the bear. A bright star was his nose. Sometimes I imagine that I can see the tail of the bear. I make believe that I can see his head and his nose and his 4 feet. People of long ago thought the Little Dipper was part of a little bear. I try hard to imagine that I can see the little bear, but I cannot. Perhaps you can. Some night, when it is still and dark, take a friend outside. Show him how to find the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, and the North Star. See if he can imagine that he sees the big bear. Maybe he'll even see the little bear.